Now that the laws are friendly, I do not see any contestant being rigged out if he or she uses the right caliber of people to police votes, to monitor the process during the exercise. Even INEC officials will not indulge in some of the things they used to do before, because there is no way you can sustain it going forward.
Okay.
You can't sustain rigging on the field. So I want to allay our fears on that. Let that not deprive us of making use of this opportunity to get our PVCs. Then there's the first caller, actually, because he put so much emphasis to that, talked about colonial influence in governance.
True.
Well, that's not actually where we're dwelling today, but I want to disagree with him. It is not true that all governments in this country have been totally influenced by our colonial masters. That is not true. And I'll give you an example. During the military era, for example, Abacha was different. I'm not saying he was good, but the important thing was that he differed with a lot of the solutions provided by either by the IMF and all other organizations. When one could say that was military regime. Under the Obasanjo regime was not co-told. Yes, it did some of the things these institutions of powers want us to do, but it also vehemently disagreed with others, and heavens did not fall. So it's actually a function of the personality. And that's why we're talking about electing the right caliber of persons. Nigeria needs a strong president. Nigeria needs a knowledgeable president. Nigeria needs politicians who know their onions, politicians who are schooled in the art of politics and governance. When you have such people in place, these things will cease to be. But the problem we have is that Nigerians never get to elect such persons, because oftentimes those caliber of persons, even when they have the resources, are not always willing to deploy it. They see it as paying to serve the people. They believe that this is service. And that's why I like the new trend. There's a new trend that is trending on social media. We don't give shishi. We don't give shishi. That should be something that should be on the lips of every Nigerian. That should be the sing song of young people. That should be the sing song of people who want to see this country redeemed. Because the problem is vote buying. Because of hunger in the land. Because of ignorance. Because people don't understand that this 1,500, 5,000 naira that you get at the election curve for voting the wrong persons is, like somebody said, worth absolutely nothing. Once Nigerians are made to understand that, and even when you have to collect the money, my advocacy has always been collect it and still vote your conscience.
True.
Let's go to the polls and put in the right caliber of Nigerians, and we will get to see that this country is not as irredeemable as some people think it is presently.
Okay.
That's not the case.
Okay.
I don't know what else I haven't taken.
No, I think we've actually touched on the questions. I had my question, but because we have used up our time, we're going to continue with the conversations next week. Of course, we have several other things to talk about. Thank you very much for doing this with me, comrade Chris MC Cool Mosu. Thank you so much. Do have a good weekend. Do have a good weekend.
You too.
All right. Okay, at this point, we wrap up the program. The point of view has been a beautiful exercise this week, but we appreciate our reason. I applaud you, but we can do more. We can do better. Resilience is the rule of the game. Let's keep pushing. If INEC extends, of course, you're going to be in the know. We would do this, but get your PVC. This is Omega 101.7 FM, Mart Radio, your radio. Sincerely apologize to as many as tried to get into the conversation. Sorry we have used up our time, but I tell you, rest assured, the comrade will be back next week to take us on several other political discourse. My name is Dako Sanami. Good morning. Thank you. Then we'll now go work on her. So that we'll send that to me. My time now is too. Okay.
Views and opinions expressed on this program are entirely those of the individuals and not of Omega 117.
Yeah, cue song.
The National Broadcasting Commission says any person of persons.
Oh, okay. Okay, see what you do. Now, first things first is you get your liner, because after three songs, you put the station liner. So when the songs play, anybody listening would know that this is the station's coming from. Then after that, now you click on this. This will pop up. You see file. You click on your file. Now we go to live library. Look for songs. You can see a folder already. Double click. We look for the year. Any year I want to get songs from. Let's say I want to get from 2021. I click, double click. Any month I want to get from. Say I want to do December. I go there. Now these are the songs for December. Now I pick from wherever I want to pick. If it's anywhere you see empty, it means mid tempo. The song is not go, they are not dancing. It's mid tempo. And the weather, you look at also